Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you all are safe and doing well. So for today's video, I'm going to create this look right here, this Shoptami look. Yes, Pujo is around the corner. I don't know, it's only 1 or 2 weeks left for Pujo and I'm super excited. And last year also I did a series where I created Shoptami, Ashtami, Navami look, like a whole puja lookbook series, and so this year I'm also going to create that lookbook also. So I'm starting with the lookbook with this look, the Shoptami look, perfect for Shoptami evening I guess. And yeah, but before that, if you're new here, then hi, I'm Duti. I create beauty and lifestyle related content here on my channel, and if that's what you like watching, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button right next to it so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. And with that, let's quickly dive into the video. Okay, so first up I will start with my eyebrows, and to be very honest, currently I don't have any eyebrow products. On a daily basis I use my mascara wand to just run through my eyebrows, but for today I will use the same technique as I was using on my previous videos. I will use my black and brown eyeshadow and mix them both to fill in my eyebrows. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna brush my brows in upwards direction and now fill them in. Now what I will do is I will brush them in downwards motion and I will line them, and for the front portion I will do vertical strokes with a very light hand. Now I will again comb it up so that the products are nicely distributed. Okay, done with my eyebrows, and moving on to the face, I will use this Maybelline Master Prime Primer for primer today. As you guys already know, I will take a very little amount of that in my finger and warm it up between my fingers and applying it on my T-zone first. It's a beautiful primer, you guys, perfect for oily skin. Even it says it's a mattifying primer, so it's perfect for oily skin. You can definitely check that out if you have oily to combination skin type, like you have oily T-zone, then you can definitely check that out. Okay, so I will give it about 3 to 5 minutes to absorb into my skin, then we will move on to the foundation. So for foundation today, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I so freaking love this foundation. I don't know why other foundations came into my life and I just forgot about this baby. Now I can't find my mirror. Where is the mirror? Okay, if you have been following me on my Instagram, or if you have seen my previous videos on YouTube, like earlier videos on my YouTube, you will see I just use this foundation only, and the shade match was so bang on. I bought this foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me one together, but the Fit Me shade is just like concealer shade for me. It's 2-3 shades lighter from my skin tone, but this foundation matches my skin so well. And I will say it's easy to match your shade in this foundation online, as it written in the body, like it's in the shade Desert Beige. Okay, I'm in the shade Desert Beige, and it's also written that it's for medium to dark skin tone, and it's a warm the undertone of the foundation is warm, so it's easier for people to get their shade online. And I love it's come with this spatula kind of thing, which Fit Me doesn't have, although the new Fit Me has the pump shade, but I love this one more than Fit Me. Okay, now I'm just spreading the product all over my face and neck. Okay, then using my Mars makeup sponge, I'm gonna blend this out, and you can see how beautifully it blends into the skin, and it slightly oxidizes. So if you're thinking that it's looking slightly light for my skin tone, no worry, it will settle down in a minute. Also, it is so lightweight, and also it's a mattifying foundation. But you can, no matter what skin type you are, you're gonna love this foundation. I'm from combination skin type, you guys already know. I just love the finish. It's not too mattifying that it feels dry on your skin. It's not too hydrating that it feels oily. It's just the perfect finish. For the concealer today, I'm going to use the Swiss Beauty Liquid Concealer. I'm in the shade 03, and I mean, what can I say about this concealer? I have talked a lot about this concealer. You can check out my previous videos, and let me know if you want a separate review video of this foundation. I mean, it's so affordable and so blendable, and the shade range is huge. Usually when you get the cheaper products, you don't usually get so many shades on that product, but this product has so many shades. Everyone will get a shade for their skin tone, and I mean, that's a huge thing. I mean, well done Swiss Beauty. To blend out my concealer, I will use the Cuffs and Lashes F011 concealer brush today. I mean, you don't have to put any effort to blend this foundation. You can see how easily that blends. I will blend out my eye areas at last so that it gets some pigmentation. I will also apply this on my eyelids to prep it for the upcoming eyeshadows. I'm picking up the extra product with the sponge. Okay, so I saved the situation and I think everything is looking seamless now. So moving on to the powder, I'm going to use this Blue Heaven Sapphire translucent powder today, and it's in the shade Natural, I guess. I don't know, it's not written here. I will definitely try to search the shade name, and I will leave the link of all the product in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. So I will again run the sponge under my eyes so that there is no creasing happening here. Yeah, and with the help of a small fluffy brush like that, I'm picking up the powder and I'm just stamping it. Just applying it in a stamping motion, as you can see. Making sure that the powder gets absorbed into my skin and there is no creasing and no dewiness under my eyes. Can you see the difference between my eyes? Sorry, under eyes. So I will do the same thing on the other eye, and I will do the same to the areas where I tend to get more oily. That is my T-zone, mainly the areas I have applied the concealer. And for the rest of my face, I will take this big fluffy brush from Cuffs and Lashes, and I will dip this brush onto my powder, tap off the excess, and I will slightly dust it off all over my face. What it does, it beautifully mattifies your skin without making it cakey or looking too powdery. So I just love to stamp on the powder the places I applied concealer, and for the rest of my face I just slightly dust off this powder with this fluffy brush. So for blush and contouring today, I am using this Miss Claire face palette right here, and with the help of the Cuffs and Lashes contouring brush, I will pick up this contouring shade right here, tapping off the excess and applying it on the hollow of my cheeks. Just tapping the product very slightly and blending it in. I'm also contouring my jawline. Also about the brushes, I have been using these Cuffs and Lashes brushes from quite a long time now, about 2 to 3 months, and these are just so affordable and so good. The bristles are so soft, it blends out the product so nicely. Highly recommend this product. I will leave the link of this brush set also in the description box, so you can definitely check that out. If you're looking for an affordable brush set, then you can definitely check this out. I mean, they are so affordable. You can also get them separately, but I would recommend to get it as a set. Done with contouring. Now for the blush, I will use the same brush, and with that I will pick up this blush shade right here, and apply it right above the contour shade and just patting it in. Then I'm blending it in with the contour shade. Okay, almost done with the face, only left with highlighter and my lips. So before that we will move on to my eye makeup, and for eye makeup, as you guys have already seen on the intro, that I'm going to wear a purple violet, I don't know how to describe the color, violet kind of sari. So what I'm gonna do today is I will match my lower lash line with my outfit. So yeah, let's move on to the eye makeup. For eye makeup today, I am using this Wet n Wild Rose in the Air eyeshadow palette, and it's a classic eyeshadow palette. Almost everyone, I guess, have this eyeshadow palette, and if you don't have, then get your hands on this palette. I think the price has slightly raised at this point. Moving on to the eyes, I am going to take this transition shade right here using a big fluffy brush. And for my upper lid, I'm not going to do much. I will just create a shadow on the crease. This will just define my eyes. I will just put it on the outer corner and create a shadow. Just that. I won't do anything except that for my upper lid. And blending it in nicely. I will do the same thing on my other eye. Just putting on the transition shade on my crease to give it a little bit of definition. That's it. Now the main part comes. What I will do is first I will apply this Color Bar Kajal on my lower lash line. Now what I will do is I will use this thin dome shaped brush, pencil shaped dome shaped, you can say, this brush. This is the mask brush in the number MBM06, and picking up this purplish kind of shade, and I will smudge the kajal using this color. Now with the big fluffy brush which I use for the transition shade, with that I will just slightly blend it out. As you can see, it's not looking straight up violet, but it's giving a slight hint of violet on your lower lash line, which is matching with your outfit. You can do it with your blue outfit, with your orange. Black is the easiest. So you can do it with any color of your outfit if you want to match your eye makeup with your outfit. I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye and I will be right back. Done with my eye makeup. I just love how it looks. I mean, I imagined something else. I don't know why what I imagined, but it turned out completely different. But I love how this turned out, and obviously let me know and tag me on my Instagram if you recreate this look with any other color, no matter what color you use for your lower lash line. If you recreate this look, then don't forget to tag me on my Instagram. I will leave the link on the description box below, and I will also mention my ID on my screen, somewhere on my screen, here or here. So don't forget to follow me there and tag me if you recreate any of my look. Now moving on, I've got a little bit carried away, and I use this shade right here, very light, very subtle shade, and this is from the Nicka K Sugar Plum eyeshadow palette. I took this shade slightly on my brush and I applied it on my inner corner and my lower lash, like my tear duct here. I slightly applied it here, and with the small blending brush I will blend it out. Now moving on to the highlighter. Today I will use this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and it's in the shade Molten Gold. Beautiful highlighter. You guys already know how much I love this highlighter, and using this kind of a brush, not so fluffy, not a flat fan brush. I'm taking the highlighter and applying it on the usual places, that is my cheekbone. You can see how gorgeous is that. And with the same dome brush or pencil brush, I will take slight amount of it and I will apply it on the inner corner of my eyes. Can you see how it instantly open up your eyes? What happens when you use dark color is, especially when you have small eyes like me, your eyes look smaller when you use such dark eyeshadows, but putting a highlighter on your inner corner instantly brighten up your eyes and making it look slightly bigger. So I love this technique. Again, with the same brush, I am applying the highlighter on my brow bones. So I quickly went off camera and put on some falsies, and if you are wondering which eyelashes I have used, so I have used this Caloris Mink Lashes eyelash set, and I have used this middle one. It's in the style CS03. These eyelashes are easily available on Amazon and you can get a lot of varieties. I will definitely put the link in the description box. So now we are only left with our lips. So for the lips, I am using today the Lakme Absolute Matte Melt Liquid Lip Color in the shade Mulberry Feast. So yeah, that was it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will definitely do this look on Shoptami. Let me know if you guys will do this look on Shoptami or not. You can easily carry this look on Ashtami, Navami, any day you want. And yeah, if you recreate, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I will leave the link in the description box, as I have already said. And I will see you super soon with my Ashtami look. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.